Hey everyone, Mike here, Rusty Garage and Homestead. A little while back I posted a video, I think it was the one where the red wasps were trying to kill me. But in that video, I showed you where we fed hay last year and how thick the weeds were. I really wasn't sure exactly what kind of weeds those were. A viewer did leave a comment and let me know that that stuff's called pigweed. So I didn't know if that was just a term that people called it or what it was. So I Googled it, and sure enough, that's what it's called. It's called pigweed. That stuff was tall, thick, and just covered everything. I'll throw a little clip of what it looked like right up here so you can see, and then I'll show you what it looks like now. So Dad did get most all this brush hogged all out through here. Got it all cut down real nice, but that weed is coming up again all through here. It's spurting up. It's probably about 6 inches tall all out through here. So I went ahead and threw the 65-gallon sprayer in the Ranger, and I mixed up a fairly hot batch of 2,4-D, and it is 102 degrees currently right now, and we haven't had any rain in weeks. So I'm going to give this stuff a little bit of a drink and see how it likes it. Okay, I'm just hitting some other spots that we really haven't got brush hogged, but it's got a bunch of weeds growing up in them. I've got about 35 gallons left, so I think that lasts a little bit. I'm going to go out by the cemetery and spray that little pasture next to it because it's got a lot of little weeds popping up on it also. Okay, well this pasture really doesn't look that bad, but before he brush hogged everything, we had quite a bit of weeds coming up there, so that last 35 gallons of spray, I'm gonna go ahead and spray here. Okay, that needed done. And yes, I do know I do some over coverage pretty regular. I do try to keep it between 3 and 4 miles an hour, but sometimes I do get up to 5, 6 miles an hour. I try not to, but that's fine. Some people may call that wasteful. I call it good coverage. But it is extremely handy to be able to haul 65 gallons of spray that covers 34 foot of swath with perfect conditions on your UTV. I can spray all this stuff with the tractor, but the tractor is quite a bit larger and the tank's 350 gallons. It's pull behind. Being able to get into some of these areas is a lot more challenging with the tractor versus having it in the UTV. But this should take care of some of that dog fennel and some of the pigweed. I think I'm going to have my hands full with that pigweed for the next several years because a lot of it did go to seed. So that's just something I'm going to have to stay on top of. This was just a little chore that I needed to get done today just because Dad got through brush hogging everything and those weeds already started coming back up. Even though we're pretty much in a drought and we're dealing with triple digit temperatures, the weeds are about the only thing that seem to really grow anyways. But I wanted to make sure that those are taken care of. Now my next project, and it's probably going to be next year whenever I get to it, but you can see back here on the pond, I've got lily pads coming up like crazy out through here. I'm really thinking Roundup's probably going to be my best bet and just try to soak everything that I can with Roundup and try to get these lily pads to die off. But I appreciate you all being here. Hope you enjoyed the video. It really wasn't nothing special, just spraying some weeds around the pasture. That Fimco sprayer, I did buy it from, I believe it was Tractor Supply about 3 years ago, I think, maybe 4. I don't remember for sure, but it is turned out to be a very useful tool here around the farm just because what it's able to do and being in such a small package that it is. I've sprayed hayfields with this thing before, early spring when a lot of the weeds are coming on and everything's wet. A lot of times you can't spray because the tractor's too heavy, plus 350 gallons of spray is also heavy. So being able to get something light like this in and around areas, under trees, stuff like that, works out really good. But I appreciate y'all being here. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.